This video chart presentation of Claude Resources Inc. It's an AMX listed stock trading under ticker CGR. Taking a look at this stock as a bottom play. A lot of resource plays have had a really difficult time in 2013. Claude Resources is no different. Made a couple different moves that have actually produced some pretty decent gains. About 20% right through here at the beginning part of the year. Another move in March. That was about 25%. Little bounces here and there along those same lines. See, the chart's been fighting with the 50-day moving average. Looks like it might have found a bottom in July, where it held a pretty strong support right around 20 cents. And a move on Thursday up 13% on a spike in volume with 2 million shares traded. The stock price finally shoved through that 50-day moving average. And now going forward, I want to see if it's going to hold that 50-day, start to make some higher lows, and start to trend upward towards the first resistance point up around 30 cents. It's a very nice move in the MACD, even going back 9 months ago. See, continually making higher lows, putting together an uptrend. And in the more near term, over the last few months, the uptrend has accelerated. The MACD is once again near that point of breaking through zero, which indicates a bullish trend if both components can push through it, and would solidify the idea that this is a bottom for the stock, and the trend is going to be upward going forward. Notable, it's come off of 2 PPO ADX pinches. Not exactly perfect. To be a more textbook type design, you'd want to see this negative DI tucked in here with the ADX. But again, similar ideas of oversold conditions and trying to make the move. And once that PPO starts trending back towards zero, it's a stronger sign that the bottom might be in for the play. Now we're seeing the positive DI starting to move to the north side, and the ADX curling around 15, lending the idea that the direction might start to gain some steam in an upward manner. Real nice look to the money flow index, trending over top of 50 now. All three components at high levels, indicating people are paying higher prices for the stock. Again, that's a bullish sign. Even the accumulation distribution is finally starting to put together an upward trend, showing there's some buying going on in the stock. That's reiterated by this Chaikin and money flow, which for the last few weeks has been holding basically in the green, showing buying pressures outweighing selling pressure. The commodity channel, technical buy signal, comes at the break of 100. It's a hold until it breaks back down through 100. Full stow, kind of following a pattern here, making some higher lows. Now pushing above 50, holding in the upper half of the indicator, shows bullish momentum being sustained in the play. What I look for going forward is to hold above 50, even on any pullbacks, to show that momentum is being sustained. And the tricks, also trending upward. Look for it to make some higher highs, complete this channel, and try and break above zero, which is a much more bullish indication of trend. RSIs also climbed upward as the stock price was trying to find a bottom, showing some momentum was coming into the play. And now, like the full stow and other indicators as well, pushing above that halfway mark, showing that the bulls are taking control of momentum, and on any pullbacks, a positive sign that the RSI can maintain readings above 50 to show that there's still momentum in the play. Now, from a support and resistance standpoint, as I mentioned, I'll put that bottom support down here, call it around 20 cents. A brief little double bottom pattern, but stock price clearly fought to hold above that 20-cent mark, even on an intraday dip, wanted to pull back up and close above that level. Now, going into Thursday, there's a little bit of resistance right there on 25 cents. I think it was just as important that it pushed above that 50-day moving average, and again, another little resistance point right there around 23.5 cents. A break of a resistance point and a key moving average like that on an increase in volume is a very optimistic sign for the stock trying to trend upward going forward. And what I'd be looking for on a resistance end is right there around 30 cents. I think it's going to start to pick up probably right around 29, and it's going to run right through to that 30-cent mark. But then it's pretty free and clear until up near 37.5. Now, of course, the 200-day moving average, it's registering 41. It's dynamic. It's going to come down and lend to that area of resistance. That's obviously a pretty big jump from where it closed at 26 cents on Thursday. So I'm not looking for anything like that to happen tomorrow. Main point of this is try and identify a bottom and look for an upward trend of higher highs and higher lows. And right now, this chart's definitely giving hints that's a possibility. If you wanted to immediately pull back to end this week, I'd look for that old resistance point to serve as support. Keep the price per share over top of that 50-day moving average to allow it to start to curl upward and start moving towards the 200-day, again, to add strength to the overall direction of the chart. Pretty interesting chart, though. Nice looking bottom play at this point, showing building momentum and building trend that are just now kicking it into bull mode. I think it's one to keep an eye on to see how it performs in the coming weeks. As always, merely my interpretation of the CGR chart. Thank you for watching. Trade smart.